Hello YouTube friends. Yesterday my friend came and we spent the whole day making soap. I've wanted to make soap for the longest time because I watch all these cool soap making channels on YouTube, chief among them Clyde at Vibrant Soaps and Katie Carson at Royalty Soap, and now I watch the Soap Gal and all sorts of other soap makers. And I'm quite fascinated by the whole process. I've got a couple of friends who are soap makers, and one of them came yesterday with all of her soap making equipment. There wasn't an opportunity to film it. This table was full of pans and thermometers and jars and jugs and all sorts, but there really wasn't a good time. We were so busy making it, and it really wasn't that possible to film it at the same time. So I'm really sorry. But we made soap. My friend's a soap maker, so she knows what she's doing, and she brought her big box of stuff with her. And so we've got coconut oil and I'm not going to be able to remember them all. Shea butter, olive oil, can't remember. No palm oil, but some really great oils and butters in here. And we made two sorts. This one here is honey and oatmeal, and this one has got exactly that in. I don't think you're going to like this, Norma. I think it smells great, but I don't think you're going to. And that's my water. So we've got honey and oatmeal soap here, and this one is my own calendula petals that I collected from the garden, marigold petals, and bergamot oil. So this is bergamot and calendula. Now I've put the date here, 10th of October, because these have got to sit now for between 4 and 6 weeks before they're cured and ready to use. And my friend said, you cut them up, you cut them into whatever sizes you want, because obviously you have to wait 24 hours to cut them up. And I think these are okay. I think that's a nice decent big bar of soap. And I think these are okay. That's a nice bar of soap, but I've totally cut these the wrong size. They're too big, aren't they? It's a shame because that's one whole section of soap there. But I suppose I could cut those in half and have two small ones, or we could just have big ones. So I'm going to put these on this wooden board. I'm going to carry them up and put them in the spare bedroom, where they'll wait for 6 weeks or so, and then we'll pack them just in time for Christmas. But what I also thought I would do is make some little soap dishes at pottery, so that the Christmas present would be, look away now if you're related to me, a soap dish with a little piece of soap in it. So those will be for the soap dish. So I really enjoyed making soap, and it's something that I'd quite like to do again. But I don't want to set myself up with all the equipment you need and all the chemicals and all of that kind of stuff. It being yet another thing that I have a go at doing and don't do well, So we made it in these, we made the soap in these Tetra Paks. We made the honey and oatmeal in these drinks cartons. This was cashew milk carton, and then I just ripped off the cartons. And then the bergamot, this is all the shavings I took off this soap. The bergamot and calendula, we lined this shoebox with freezer paper, and we made it in that. So it was very simple to do, because we didn't have any special kit apart from maybe the thermometers. I haven't got really accurate thermometers like that. And then I also haven't got all of these different oils and butters and so on to make my own recipe. So I'm not sure if it's going to be something that I'll make again. I'd like to have another go, because I watch, if you haven't seen Royalty Soap, the Duchess of Suds, she makes the most fantastic high top soaps with frosting on and little embeds that she makes, that she embeds into the soap. and glitter and all sorts of amazing things. And then Clyde over at Vibrant Soap, I'm going to leave the links to these in the description below. His soaps are little works of art. They are little works of art. I love them. And if the shipping wasn't so expensive, there'd be one of those on my Christmas list. So I thought, these aren't anything like the soaps that those people make, but they're really, really nice soaps, and they're natural, gorgeous, pure ingredients. And like I said, these are the calendula petals from my own garden. And that's just about the right size, isn't it? So I'm cross with myself for cutting that wrong. Hey ho. Today is the most glorious day. It's beautiful. I've had friends visiting all morning, and so this is the first chance. It's about, what, 3 o'clock? Yeah, first chance I've had to cut this soap. It's been made for just over 24 hours, which is when you're supposed to cut it. 24 hours or so. That's quite a big bar of soap, isn't it? I wonder if we could cut those in half. No, I think that's fine. That's fine once that hardens. So I'm a bit chuffed. I'm just sorry I couldn't show you me making it. But like I said, it was just a completely full-on day, and we just had to concentrate on what we were doing, measuring things out to within an absolute 1 gram and all of that. But if I ever do it again on my own, then I will tape it. I will record it and see what happens there. So I'm going to put this in the bedroom now, where the cats won't knock it all over, with the date on, and just leave it to cure. 10th of October, 6 weeks from now, halfway through November time. And then we'll think about how we're going to pack it, with what sort of lovely little bits of packaging I can make for it. And like I say, look away now if you're related to me, because you're getting this for Christmas. There's some little scraps here. I'll cure those as well, and I'll just use those myself. So tick, another skill that I've had a go at, another craft that I've tried and I really liked, but I'm not sure it's going to have to be one that I buy all the stuff for. Probably not. So that was a little short video. Would have been twice as long if I put yesterday in as well, all about the soap making. What it does leave you with is a lot of very soapy washing up, which I haven't enjoyed. I mean, I like this kind of things now, covered in soap. But I think I might let the dishwasher take care of that. Okay guys, I'm going to spend some time in the garden while there's still some beautiful, awesome light out there. There's lots to do in the garden. And so I'm going to go and make a start on doing all of that. As ever, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. I made a lot of film of me cutting the soap, just cutting soap. That's all this next bit is. So do feel free to turn off if you want to. soapy. Don't think you're going to like this.